The power to change the future is in your hands.
Looking at the data, it shows Vechain is set for a massive push to the upside in the coming weeks. If you are a Vechain holder and position yourself early, and there's a high chance you will see a lot of growth in your Vechain token. We are going to talk about other art tokens. Ethereum is near on an all-time high. Should you buy it or not? Bitcoin hit 100,000 mark by end of 2021 with current bull run. We are going to see a lot of the graphs, upcoming trends. So if we're checking the price market cap, there's a lot of going on around the crypto world. We are going to talk about smart contracts for Cardano and hard fork in Ethereum, and of course the bull market we are in right now. And that simply means there's tons of money to be made if we know how to position ourselves. But in this video, we are going to focus on
Vechain.
Vechain has been lying dormant for quite some time now from its all-time high back in April. But are we set to break this resistance as we continue to go through the bull market? That's what we are going to find out.
A world where everything you do creates power. Power for all.
But before anything else, what is Vechain? What makes this token tick? Let's have a look on the Vechain partners and supply chain industry. So there are strategic partners like DNVGL, PVC, NRCC, China Holdings, BitOceans, and they have many companies in the partnerships like BMW, DB, LVMH, a lot of big companies who are working with them, and Walmart in China. So this means Vechain is a proof of stake token created in 2015 and was originally called VEN. It gradually evolves from being a supply chain management solution to an Internet of Things token layer. So with this, you can tracking assets on the blockchain. With a smart contract layer, you can create dApps, well known as decentralized applications on it. We have companies like Microsoft, BMW, and Walmart already started using the Vechain in the operations. As more and more companies adopt the Vechain system, the greater the demand for the VET tokens is. Let me show you our chart analysis. So this is going on the up from here to here. It's going to hit his all-time high. So here's why the VET tokens is set for massive upside trend now. Looking at the weekly graph, we can see that VET tokens shows a promising growth from the end of April 2020, from the end of March, from last year to now. And this is like almost 18,300% in growth. And then followed by a nice pullback at the end of May here, and then consistently breaking small resistance since. As seen here in the Elliott wave, we have just passed the fourth wave to pull back from overbuying as seen in the RSI, which is excellent since it allows you to accumulate more at the bottom. But what's even more exciting is VET is now slowly making its way to complete the fifth leg of the cycle of the 3 weeks dip. Analyzing this graph, we can see that this pattern starts with the first wave in mid-July 2020, followed by a short and flat second wave back in November and a sharp uptrend in April to complete the third wave. So since we have the flat second wave, we experience a recent sharp decline as seen in the fourth wave of our graph. Remember that as a rule. A flat second wave will generate a sharp fourth wave and vice versa. With that being said, let's look at the daily view to see the most recent trade happening with VET tokens. The key reason why a huge uptrend is unavoidable now is because of the end of buying and selling cycle. As we look at the RSI, we are currently on the oversold stage, which means there's much selling happening right now. And exactly this puts traders in the great positions to enter the market and buy VET tokens, leading to pumping the price back up to our target price prediction. Support and resistance level. Now let's talk about the support level. Currently, we are sitting on good support at 11 cents. And you can expect the value go to sideways while we are testing the resistance at 13, 15, or 16 cents. And once the VET breaks this level at 18 and 19 cents, there's a high chance that we can start seeing an upward movement to all-time highs. And you may probably see this sooner. Our conservative estimate would be on the 3rd or 4th week of September. So tracing these graphs using the Fibonacci retracement will allow you to get more precise estimate of where the fifth leg will end before correcting itself. This means the greatest point where you can sell your VET tokens. Taking the high of the third wave and the low of the fourth wave puts us target the $1 market based on the Fibonacci. That's put you to a whopping of 700% gain if you positioned yourself months ago. If you bought the weight as it hates on the third wave, don't worry. Technically, there are still tons of gain to be made if you wait until the end of the run. Timing is the key. You know, timing is the key. But we have another question right now. Can the government regulate cryptocurrency? For sure, we have downtrending cryptocurrencies here. So India, one of the biggest company with the most population, has a new plan to regulate cryptocurrencies. When it comes to crypto, there's no telling what the exact flow of the market would be. But here are things we should know if we are going to invest in a coin. You should know about the economic model. You should know about the usability. You should know about the scalability, hidden gem, show VeChain functions with you. And I'm going to show you VeChain functions and industries who are involved with. So if you're a VeChain holder right now, then you are in the right positions. If you're a VeChain holder right now, then you're in the right spot. VeChain offers you a unique ecosystem for its token holders. With a two-coin system, holders of the VET token get rewarded by the VETOR token, which they can use for transacting in the VeChain network. So basically, you can simply hold your VET token and live off with the rewards. This ensures a healthy ecosystem and financial assurance that VET token will not suffer from dramatic price drops. This ensures a healthy ecosystem and financial assurance that VET tokens will not suffer from dramatic price drops. What about the usability? The supply chain is a $1 trillion industry, and VeChain is in the best position to solve its pressing problems and integrate them in the blockchain. You can use IoT devices. You can put farms, also producers, together with the logistics and stores. So mostly food traceability plans and logistic plans, they have problems we are solving. For example, having a database of all the products in the market allows the consumers to know that the products they are billing or buying actually passed quality checks and are 100% authentic by checking it out in the blockchain by simply scanning a tracker. What about the scalability? The white paper says, we believe scalability issues relating to blockchain are not linked to technical problems, but continuous concerns of governance. Continuously updates and additions to the features and blockchains are a natural product of the evolution of the technology, its use cases, and its applications. Yes, that's true. So what does it mean exactly? The amount of application of VeChain is technically limitless. There's no limit on it. So today, the VeChain system is even used in the medical field as a hospitality-grade infection risk solution to track health compliance across the supply chain. And when it comes to scalability and usability, there's no doubt that VeChain is here to stay in the foreseeable future.
The power to change the future is in your hands. VeChain.